So, to start off episode 9, I have come into the exiled Calphite cave and ran around and unblocked this tunnel here so that I have a shortcut to KK and towards the exiled Calphite queen in the future. And I've also found that I am able to safe spot these exiled Calphite guardians here using magic or range. Right now I'm using mithril darts. I still have some pretty bad gear on, but the War Priest of Tusco only really gives me defensive bonuses and no actual range bonus, so it's not too big of a deal right now. But using Mage would be a lot better for these guys, but I still need air runes, like I talked about in episode 8. So, I need to work on that. 40 range. Nice. 40 defense. 45 range. I've basically just been doing it all here because they give a good amount of herbs for the account and some other resources. The damaged chitin or chitin, not super important on the account, but I like just kind of picking it up after every kill to just kind of keep an amount of kills that I have and collection for the bank. So I'm just gonna keep doing that. It's not too bad. These kills take forever because I'm using range and not great weapons. I still haven't tried Legacy, mainly because I don't want to go into the huge waste of resources or darts that Legacy would make happen. So, yeah. And completing this tomb should give me 55 dungeoneering. Like I stated kind of in a little editing comment on the last episode, I get about, I think it actually scales to level, because I'm getting about 2.7k XP for 100% tomb completion now. And I think in the video it was around, or my XP was around 2.5 to 2.6k. So yeah. 65 mining here at Uncommon Gem Rocks. Now this is somewhat uncharacteristic for my mining XP, seeing as I'm at Gem Rocks instead of iron and coal for steel bars. But I want to get 55 crafting, or at least a higher crafting level, so that I can at least 50, so that I can unlock the Shifting Tombs XP in crafting, and preferably 55 so that I can get the cooking urns, and also just a higher level for better urns and stuff that I can use. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm just banking right over in the Duel Arena bank because I'm pretty sure it's closer than Al-Kharid. And I should see you in some of the crafting milestones. 45 crafting. 50 crafting. 65 cooking. With a big yawn. So I just missed recording it, but 70 cooking here in the chat. And now we have all the levels we need for freeing the Monkey King for Recipe for Disaster. And now that I've finished talking to Ali Morrisane, we've completed the feud quest. So, with the feud done, that means I do have access to the Miniquest Rogue Trader. I'm still kind of debating whether or not it's actually going to be done on the account right now. It's not going to be. I do need to still find some ways of getting a consistent amount of runes for the account, especially air runes, because using a tier 1 magic weapon is not really beneficial to the account at all. So yeah, I'm gonna try and figure something out, because only getting fire and water runes doesn't really help that much. So I finished the 1 piercing note quest and got 30 prayer, and also got 45 attack and strength. And 72 fishing. I can now catch beltfish, and it is one of the requirements for crocodile tiers. Big milestone. Wait. Okay. So, if you can read chat, and you can see in my inventory, I just got Bubbles, the fishing pet, drop. Literally, pretty much right as I started recording. So, I also just got 30 summoning, which was why I was opening and starting my recording. You might have seen it just fade away right at the end. And as you can tell, not too long, like pretty much right as it faded, we got the pet drop. So, wow, that's definitely unexpected. Wow, okay. Huh. It's the number. 30 herblore. 74 fishing. 40 rune crafting. 75 fishing. 55 slayer. 76 fishing. 50 constitution or HP. And 50 range. So now I can finally use an orange salamander, which I can catch in the desert, and just make some Marental tar to use as ammo. Awesome. Hello and welcome to the end of episode 9. As you could tell from what I said in the last clip, I was going to get this orange salamander and some Marental tar. So now this is my new best in slot weapon, and like the best thing that I can use for now. Air runes are really the death of me right now. I have absolutely zero idea how I'm ever going to get enough without the rogue trader, but I'm still trying to figure out some ways of getting them. There are not the Paragon, there are some soldiers over in this area here that supposedly have a chance of dropping only air and fire runes instead of all 4 elemental drops. I can go back to the normal Calphite cave and kill the workers fairly easily as well. So there are some other opportunities. I haven't spent a ton of time hunting air runes yet, so I'm not going to complain or cry or whine about it at all. Nor will I really be doing that. The only thing that will happen is I will just unlock the shop and start buying air runes instead. Another thing that I wanted to include in this episode was an update that has changed a lot for the account. So I'm going to head over to Miniquest, But if you don't follow RS3 at all, you wouldn't know that in this week's update, so this last Monday before this video is uploaded, so it would have been on the 27th of May, there was an update that has changed dungeoneering dailies. So previously, you would have to go to Daemonheim to complete a dungeoneering floor to complete one of these daily challenges. However, as you can see here, complete either a perfect shifting tomb or a dungeoneering floor on maximum complexity. So that means I can do dungeoneering dailies now. So I'm going to go do a shifting tomb real quick on the account, and we're going to go turn that in to end episode 9. I'll see you there. And there we have it. We actually just got a level from completing that in both crafting and dungeoneering as well. So that's kind of fun. But I think Imperial is probably the best way to get there. You're all going to join me for this little run because this marks the first dungeoneering daily of hundreds that are probably going to end up being done on this account. This means that getting 75 dungeoneering for the resource dungeon north of Al-Kharid is going to be very easy. We already got 32k XP from that. That's amazing. And it also makes 99 and potentially even 120 somewhat viable over time. I mean, grinding it is somewhat viable already because of shifting tombs in and of itself, but the daily challenges make it a wonderful daily amount of experience. All right. So I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you in episode 10. And yeah, quite a bit has been unlocked on this account, like a new tier 50 range weapon. We've got bubbles. So there we go. We'll unlock the pet here at the end of the episode. And yeah. I'll see you all in episode 10.